In 2023, Uzbekistan's energy sector mostly focused on green energy initiatives. Step by step, the country is exploring new methods in generating energy in partnership with other countries. My colleague Aselbek Jurayev has prepared an analytical report on energy sector's activities in 2023.
When discussion goes about reforms in Uzbekistan in 2023, we will mostly talk about changes in economy, environment, tourism and politics. But what about energy sector? People start to think about it when there are problems with electricity or gas supplies, especially in winter. So how successful was 2023 for the energy sector of Uzbekistan? Was it really a year of success or failure?
In 2023, Uzbekistan's energy sector set ambitious goals and made significant strides in achieving them. The initial plan included discussions on guaranteed energy supply, development of green energy, and implementation of renewable energy projects. Notably, 430 megawatts of renewable energy sources were successfully implemented, generating 1.2 billion kilowatt-hours annually. The installation of 250 megawatt solar panels in social and business facilities marked a substantial achievement, contributing to 60% of the annual consumption of social facilities.
During the year, addressing the needs of Uzbek citizens was a top priority, with a goal to save 3.7 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity and 2.4 billion cubic meters of natural gas. Initiatives such as Solar House program was also launched, providing preferential loans and subsidies for solar panel installation. The efforts resulted in 50,000 households and entrepreneurs installing solar panels.
In addition to that, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev visited neighborhoods to inspect improvements and preparations for winter season.
Assalamu alaikum. Hurmatli Prezident. Biz sizni ko'rganimizdan xursandmiz. Xush kelibsiz bizning mahallamizga.
Take the Habib Abdullayev Mahalla in Mirzo-Ulug'bek district as an example. In this mahalla, 10 transformers were repaired and the electrical networks were replaced before winter. The heating pipes in the basements have been replaced. Uzreport TV team conducted an interview with the Minister of Energy of Uzbekistan in the beginning of the winter season, when there were concerns among population on the lack of energy supply.
Joylarda e'tirozli bo'lishi mumkin. Shunda ham gaz kelmayapti, boshqa lekin
Gas and electricity are currently reaching all accessible areas without interruptions. Despite increased consumption, there are no restrictions on the supply of both electricity and gas. We closely monitor daily consumption dynamics, and as of 2023, there are no limits imposed. In 2022, during the winter months, we implemented a daily limit of 26-27 million kilowatt-hours. However, in 2023, there are no such restrictions. The supply is fully provided. Recently, there were concerns about the sharp drop in daily electricity dynamics, prompting a warning to the population. To ensure proper delivery to households, temporary restrictions may be introduced. This precautionary measure aims to prevent burnouts in transformers during times of increased consumption. Looking at monthly figures, significant restrictions were imposed in July and August of 2022 due to hot weather, amounting to 98 million kilowatt-hours and 31 million kilowatt-hours respectively. In 2023, no such restrictions have been introduced, despite increased consumption compared to the previous year.
Significant projects were also initiated to enhance the country's energy capacity. The government highlighted 33 projects totaling 13,777 megawatts. The plans were also unveiled to construct a new 650 megawatt combined cycle gas turbine unit at Navoiy and 2 combined cycle gas power units at Talimarjan with a total capacity of 1,065 megawatts.
The total cost of the Talimarjan thermal power plant project is $771.8 million. The new investment project is aimed to provide reliable electricity to consumers in Samarkand and Bukhara regions. 7 pumping stations on the Karshi main canal. As a result of the project, the company will generate an additional 8.5 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity per year. Highly efficient technologies will save 600 million cubic meters of natural gas. Another crucial factor of the project is reducing 1,500 tons of air pollutant emissions and creating 112 new workplaces. Simultaneously, at Navoy Thermal Power, a new, modern and energy-efficient combined cycle gas turbine plant will be implemented. This project, supported by the Japanese International Cooperation Agency funding, spans from 2023 to 2026. Upon completion, it's expected to add 4.8 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity annually, save 1 billion cubic meters of gas, and generate 347 new jobs.
Uzbekistan was not limited with that and explored the potential of green energy. Initiatives like the Clear Energy for the Buildings in Uzbekistan, supported by World Bank, demonstrated commitment to sustainable practices. Uzbekistan also actively participated in the global efforts to triple green generation. At the end of the year, also witnessed some of the major joint projects in the field of green energy.
At the launching ceremony of these projects, the President Shavkat Mirziyoyev mentioned several key reasons to pay great attention to the development of green energy. First, to meet the goal of doubling industrial production by 2030, focusing on metallurgy, petrochemicals and mechanical engineering. The nation plans over 500 major projects, investing $150 billion, requiring stable energy. Second, Uzbekistan actively addresses climate change, aligning with global initiatives. At the UN Climate Change Conference, a commitment was made to triple green energy generation. Uzbekistan supports this, aiming to reach 27 gigawatts from green sources by 2030. Third, the country taps into its vast green energy potential. Initiatives like the Solar House system offer incentives for solar panel installation. Over 50,000 households and entrepreneurs have embraced this, signaling a significant market for investors. Fourth, Uzbekistan targets the global green energy market, with steps towards supplying Asia and Europe. Green energy certificates gain importance, marking a strategic move for the country. Fifth, the green energy sector catalyzes development in various industries and services. Current projects have led to domestic enterprises supplying equipment and materials worth $100 million, fostering economic growth. Uzbekistan is actively implementing projects, constructing 22 solar and wind power stations with a total capacity of 9 gigawatts. Infrastructure improvements include renovating thousands of kilometers of power lines and building new transmission lines.
These figures and government's efforts clearly show that Uzbekistan's energy sector in 2023 demonstrated remarkable achievements, strong commitment to sustainability, and a strategic vision for diverse and competitive energy market.